Hi, I'm Lara, and today I'm showing you a look inspired by Leona Lewis and her music video, Bleeding Love. It's also a wonderful look for any of your Christmas parties. We're really going to focus on a sultry green eye today. First, I'm going to apply MAC's Face and Body Foundation all over my entire face just by using my hands. Now this is a water-based foundation, so it feels really light on your skin. It's also great because you can build it up and build up different layers if you'd like that extra coverage. Now I'm going to apply MAC's Moisture Blend Concealer. I'm going to just pat that on gently with my finger underneath my eye and also apply a bit on my lid, which acts as a base for our eyeshadow. This is a great concealer. It really gives a very flawless look. Next, we're going to apply a translucent loose powder all over our entire face. This will set our foundation and concealer. Today I'm using a loose powder by Gosh, which you can just get at Superdrug. Next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using a light brown matte eyeshadow, and to do that I'm using a slanted brush. Now I'm going to apply a matte bronzer to my T-zone and my cheekbones. Now this one I'm using is by MAC. This is a great way to give your cheekbones some definition. Now we're going to apply our base eyeshadow. Today I'm using MAC's Brulee. This is one of my favorites. It's just a really natural nude color, and that's going to go just from your lash line all the way up into your brow bone. Now after our base eyeshadow, I'm going to apply a cream color base. Today I'm using Root by MAC, and that's going to go all the way from your lash line up into your lid, and I'm also going to extend that outwards a bit. Next, over the color base, I'm going to use an eye pencil. I'm using Buried Treasure by MAC. That's just going to go right over the color base, right along your lash line, and that's also going to be extended outwards a bit, just so you're kind of creating that cat eye look. Next, after you've applied that eye pencil, we're going to smudge it with a smudge brush using small outward strokes. And that's just so we can blend the color base and the eye pencil together. Next, using a flat eyeshadow brush, we're going to apply a matte brown shadow just to our lid and up towards the crease. The brown shadow will set both the color base and the eyeliner. Next, I'm going to use a green MAC pigment. Now the pigments are a loose eyeshadow that's very highly pigmented. So I'm using that, and that's just going to go all the way from my lash line up into my crease, and we're really going to blend that with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Next, for some extra color and an extra metallic effect, I'm going to take one of Gosh's loose eyeshadow powders, and this one's in Emerald. And then I'm going to take my smudge brush and actually just sort of dab that in the corner of my eye, and even maybe just along my lash line a bit. Again, we're going to take our Buried Treasure eye pencil by MAC, and now we're going to use that underneath our bottom lash line. So you're just going to use small strokes to put that underneath your bottom lash line and also extend that upwards and out. Next, we're going to take our very important tool, the smudge brush, and smudge our bottom liner. Once again, it goes just outwards a bit for that feline look. Next, we're going to use a black liquid liner by Gosh, and we just want to take the applicator, hold that flat along our lash line, and slowly drag it outwards. That's going to help us really get that straight line. Next, I'm going to take my favorite black mascara, Dior Show, and use tons of that on my lashes. Don't forget to get the tops of your lashes as well. Next, I'm going to use a berry toned blush, which has just a bit of shimmer to it, and I'm going to apply that using a slanted blush brush. You're going to apply that to the apples of your cheeks, which will really brighten up the entire look. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to use one of my very favorite lip glosses. It's a very pretty dusty pink color with a little bit of sparkle. It's Love Child by MAC. Well, there you have it. You're all set for another fabulous Christmas party with a look inspired by Leona Lewis. I wish you all happy holidays.